Welcome everybody. Today we are playing Ikari 3, The Rescue, aka Ikari Warriors 3. Presidential candidate's child has been kidnapped by an enemy terrorist party and we have to go get her back. This is getting kind of back to basics with Ikari Warriors after the Victory Road, Ikari Warriors 2 going into space. This is a top-down beat-em-up, and this used the rotary joystick. You'll notice I am not using the GRS Super Stick for this one. I am playing on the SNK collection for Nintendo Switch. And the reason for that is because the ROM that I have of Ikari 3 isn't compatible with the version of MAME I need to use to make the GRS compatible with it. So I am playing on this on the Switch instead of just overloading the my Pi and MAME with inputs and then switching to this for the end of the playthroughs, like you saw in Ikari Warriors and Ikari Warriors 2 Victory Road. Although we did make it through downtown just fine, which has a top-down beat 'em up rotary joystick very similar to this. But this is 1989. Again, this is the third and final game in the Ikari Warriors trilogy. And like I said, this let's go ahead and start. This used the rotary joystick, and we will be using the analog stick. Instead, we don't have to use the second analog stick for it. You can just use the one, but oh man, he got us good. Yeah, there are actually two versions of this game. One, the original, did use the rotary stick, and then I believe there were some complaints from some operators, or like people didn't like it, something like that, and they ended up releasing a version which is probably this one, where everything is done with just the joystick. You don't need to do the rotary stuff. But if you want to see some of the rotary stuff, with a top-down beat 'em up. Oops. Then there is a video on Downtown that covers that with the GRS, and that plays great with it. So, but you know, since we did Ikari 1 and 2, I wanted to just play through 3 here. And you know, I have never actually played this, so this is my first time playing Ikari Warriors 3 all the way through. Reminds me very much of POW. I think that's because we don't start with any weapons, you know, and you just kind of pick them up as you go. I know a lot of people didn't like that. They thought it was very un-Ikari Warriors. Ah, we got us a gun. We did. Okay, we got us a boss battle, it looks like. Yeah. Well, I appreciate them doing something a little different. I so far I'm not that impressed compared to obviously the original and Ikari Warriors too. This is one where I mean, like, they tried some different things in Ikari 2, and it was cool, but also, like, the suit of armor, I thought that was cool. Not as good as the tank in the first one, though. Cool idea. Would have liked to seen both sorts of things. Um, I kind of dig the music, though. Very sort of jazzy. These boss battles kind of suck. Not gonna lie. I mean, at least they bring out, they make sure to bring out an enemy with a gun, but like you have to have it. It just doesn't. Not getting any knives? Come on, man. I do like how they changed it so you can just hit start to continue. You don't have to fire and continue. Like, okay, this is a good boss battle. Not the tanks, you know? Yeah, this was one they had at the gold mine. I think they had all three of the Ikari games there. Um, this one I don't think was there for very long, and then they were selling it. But like the first one, that's still got a decent amount of play by, you know, like 89.90. I mean, because it's a classic and it's super fun. This is it doesn't have that same feel to it, you know, like the other Ikari Warriors. It's not that it plays bad or anything, it just doesn't feel like Ikari Warriors. Alright, now this is the difficulty is getting ratcheted up now. When you see that map, I can definitely see kind of where Guerrilla War probably took some inspiration for their map in between stages. Also, a departure from, you know, not very Ikari Warriors like, because you're not so much getting like that one complete stage. There are breaks in between, and you know, like, it's cool because it gives you a little breather, but it also allows them to kind of give you a bit more narrative. I bet those motorcycles are... Well, I was gonna say what the jump button is in the game for, but it doesn't really give you much to work with. Oh, damn it. So, are we like 20 miles from the end of the stage, or what? Oh my god. Alright, this guy's gotten a lot tougher. I think we got him nice and stun locked though. Take... Oh, fucker. Oh, of course, you know, I can't just like. Here's what sucks is when you're out of ammo, you just act like you're shooting, but you're not hitting anybody with the gun. You gotta wait until they hit you, and you drop the gun. Damn. Hey, is that the presidential candidate's child, daughter, or whoever? This guy is freaking tough. Thank you, Ikari Warriors, but our princess is in another castle. Uh-oh. Oh, great. This rescue keeps getting worse all the time. Well, this is a pretty famous part of the game. You'll see this in any reviews and things when people are talking about Ikari 3. We'll see him in the water. But oh my god, it was a top-down beat 'em up. Murder.